Hello, hello, hello. Biohack here with another live arena video. Over the weekend, that Calvalax video really popped off, so we got a bunch of new subs. Welcome, new people. For those unaware how this works, we're just going to kind of do some live arena battles, talk about strategy, talk about, the current meta, shoot the shit, whatever. Live streaming on Twitch and on YouTube right now, so if you ever want to watch this live, subscribe, all that good stuff. I think we're going to jump into it. Okay, what's new over the weekend? I got a 3-star solo for Calvalax, so that's pretty cool. I was kind of, holding out to get this before I rebuild him. I might still wait for the free regearing event. I don't know. We'll see. I think it's happening pretty soon, maybe like next week. But this will give me enough damage to make sure I can rebuild him as an actual damage dealer on top of his poison damage, and we should be good. Other than that, let's check the Soul Merchant. What do we got in here? Lamasu. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to buy this Lamasu Soul. I should have at least a 1-star Soul for her, because I do use her in Chimera. So we'll grab that. Other than that, I'm keeping an eye out for Volcanos. I don't know if I'm going to chase more souls on Calvalax. I guess I'll chase at least a 4-star soul on Calvalax. I want to get a soul for Supreme Kale as well. I think he could do some really interesting stuff with the new relic, but it's going to take a while. Yeah, other than that, I think let's go ahead and jump into the battles. I have hardly done any battles the last 2 days, so I fell off a little bit. We're ranked 31 in season, although we did maintain rank 28 in general, so that's cool. Actually still got a decent lead over PJ as well. All right, let's see how this goes. I'm guessing matchmaking is still garbage. But oh, I just realized I don't have chat open. There you go. Rythern. All right. The main thing I have to note against Rythern is do not run Armons until the very end, because otherwise he'll pick Odin, cut in between my turn meter booster and my Armons with Odin, and it won't be good. He likes to run a super high bolster Marichka as well in that annoying, I think he has the relic that causes the they go Fabian, I think. The relic that causes the reflection, the shield reflection. What's up, Mutt? See what he throws out. We still could go Armons if I want, and it's not a bad play. But Noelle is pretty annoying, so this kind of also makes me think just run Mezamel. And then he'll probably ban the Mezomel. I have to think about this. I need to be prepared for the Mezomel to get banned. I think I go Armons. Yeah, I think this is the play. This could come down to bans. I'm fairly certain my Fabian's faster than his Odin. So that. You gonna run the poison strat? I will run it if it's the right call. Okay, so we did go with the Odin. Pretty sure Empress is in a wand. But I'm not 100% sure. No, he'll ban the Fabian. Yeah, I was gonna say he'll ban the Fabian if I don't ban that, and then I'll just get locked. What plays can I make here? I don't know how I'm going to survive this Empress. Unfortunately. He's got the lightning cage on the Empress, which causes a lot of problems. Okay, so Mezo survived it. That's good. I don't know if that was a mistake. Could have been. Oh, bummer, 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 bummer. He should have only be able to kill one. Oh, interesting. Okay. Ah, but I still am frozen. Shoot. Oh, and then he goes before my team. I don't really know how we pull this off. Yeah, GG. Ah, fuck, dude. I mean, I think really that's just a polymorph. I just can't, it's a polymorph loss. I have to not get polymorphed on the Armons. It would have been okay. I should probably think about, well, no, the Freya I think is high resist. Okay, this guy runs Sarima, Wukong, Leorius, Rhodos, Marius, Carnage, Odin, UDK Warlord, Elva, Armons, Duchess, Mikage, Yumiko, Arbiter, Freya. Use Fabian over Crixia, any reasons? He's better. He brings his own speed aura, which is huge. He, can petrify and fear and all that kind of stuff. In that fight, would it have made any difference? Maybe in that fight I should have gone Crixia. I never think about using Crixia. Yeah, I could have gotten away with it. Yeah, maybe that would have been... I probably should figure out a better use for Crixia, if I'm being honest. Ban the hegemon anyway, but... Cool. Strike some fear. Alright, Calvalax coming in. He didn't even get to make it into the team, but he was super helpful for blocking the Hegemon. Like, he basically, or not blocking, but he basically was a forced ban when he tried to counter me with Hegemon. All right, how do I want to play this one? Maybe I go back to the Carnage. I wish. I mean, I could use Georgid. The other thing about my Fabian is he's built with a lot higher accuracy, so he can probably block this Noel. There's so many ways I could play this. Should probably skip Carnage. Do I go He-Man? Try this. Last time he banned the Fabian, which was a kind of interesting ban, because if I had banned his Cheshire, the Mezo would have been able to one-shot the Empress and kind of end the fight. I mean, we would have still had to deal with Odin. But Odin's not that scary once his only nuker is dead. Okay. Ah, I see. Marichka. Yeah, I guess I gotta ban the Marichka. Lightning Cage on everybody. Okay, do we lock the... We do. We lock the Noel. We got the strip on the cat. And we got the strip on the Empress. Empress can swap, but it doesn't matter. No shot he can kill Kaja. Oh, yeah, we'll go ahead and revive him anyway. Yeah, okay, cool. We got a little bit lucky there that we were able to strip the stone skin, because with the lightning cages on there, it's not super likely. Raythorn's a pretty tough player for his roster. You know? Like, no crazy mythicals or anything. No Nices, no Siegfrieds. Oh shoot, what's this guy's name? Huck? Hulk? Guy might take Sulfurion from me. What's up, Leadfoot? This is gonna be a tough one no matter what. Siegfried's an immunity. How do I play this? I think we're gonna do this. Be a little bit of trouble if... Well, no, we should be okay. No lethal dose on the, or sorry, no intimidating presence on anyone. Is Armand still an S tier champ? Yeah, for sure. Thank you for the follow, whoever that was. Sudden carnivore. Sniper gotcha. Follow as well. Oh man, we've got a bunch of follows coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. What's the play here? Nice. Hell yeah. That was a good win. That guy is very high rated. Look at this. +4 Siegfried, +4 Marichka, +4 Marius, Sulfurion. You have an opening in the clan. You guys hear that? Anyone wants an endgame PvP clan, hit me up. I have an opening. God, Rythern. Bro, you are so annoying. I'll grab Empress, sure. Good player. When I say annoying, I mean he's good. He's hard to deal with. Like I said, especially for his roster. Started video on Cavalac, checked my relic and realized I got Arachno Elixir my first craft at 3-star lethal dose, so took him out and evolved immediately. The build has me climbing live arena so quickly. Thank you so much for that video. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's been fun. We're going to see Marichka and Odin, I think. Did you see Docs of it on Nell? No, that was filthy. I think you mean Cruisin', but yeah, I did. That's crazy. Not gonna lie, I hope they nerf the hell out of that. It's too OP and leaves you dealing with too many CC champs you would rather ban. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Honestly, the Calvalax thing doesn't seem that bad. Like, it's not that much different than Hegemon. The Nell thing seems really hard to deal with. Okay, let's see. Go Sulfurion. Ugh, this is just gonna come down to bans. Bans. Sulfurion probably wins. What the fuck? We're still gonna win. Mezo's going in the thumbnail for this move right here. Love you, Mezomel. I love you. Good job. I'm a little confused. What happened? Oh, the Freya protected the Cheshire, but the Cheshire didn't trigger the Freya passive because he triggered his own passive. Oh, I didn't realize it worked like that. He should retune his account so that the Marius gets protected by the Freya instead of the Cheshire. Interesting. Is that a goatee? Yeah. I decided to grow a goatee. I've never had facial hair in my life. I was clean shaven. But like a week ago, I was like, well, actually a little bit more than that. My wife was like, what do you look like with a goatee? And I'm like, let's find out. I haven't committed to keeping it though. Are there any mythics still trashed here for PvP? Androck. Androck is basically useless in PvP. And I have 2 of them. Need a 4-star monkey, 38% crit damage is so much damage. Yeah. She thought it was the lighting. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see on the video. Funny how a few days ago everyone was calling for a buff for Nell, and now we all want that relic. We're with that relic. Yeah. To be honest, I was never calling for a buff for Nell. I thought Nell was good. I've always thought Nell was good. She's not like, I think now she's like OP, but I think Nell had a lot of use cases prior to this relic. I've been wrecked by Nell many times. Sometimes Nell is like literally a must-ban champion. But people, you just have to use her as a cut-in, right? Like people, I don't know. She was always good. We don't need to use a speed aura since we have 2. Let's just go with Empress. Why not? Maybe a bad call because of the spirit affinity over here, but I'm not super worried about it. I wonder if he'll ban this Sulfurion. Nope. Oh, my dude. My dude. I love people that rely on Volcanos to deal damage and then don't kill the don't ban the Sulfurion because they don't understand that Sulfurion's passive heals the whole team off of HP burns. And it gives me fat turn meter boosts. Their Sulfurion, or their Volcanos on my team with Sulfurion is a huge asset to me. If you're gonna try and Volcanos, you have to ban Sulfurion, or you're just gonna get wrecked. Look at this. See all these HP burns. My health hasn't moved. That's the Volcanos passive. She's up there with Galsieg, nice. Is there in a world of their own? Sure, but if we use Galathir Siegfried as nice as the standard for mythicals, then like, yeah, every mythical is trash. You know what I mean? Like, I would say she's like an A tier mythical prior to the relic. Like, she's not as good as I would rank Galathir, Siegfried, Gizmak, Commodus, Lazarius. Nice, of course. All of those guys would be rated higher than Nell. I feel like she's on the level of like our bias, Mezamel, Alaz, Nell. Like those are kind of like, you know, relatively even in power. Different champions that do very different things, but they're like similar level. Okay, my notes say don't pick Armand. This guy runs Remus, Deltas, Taurus, Lazarius, Rhodos, Siegfried, and Marius. Nice. Siphi, Crixia, Marichka, Arbias, Galathier. The thing is, I don't know. This is going to be really hard. I mean, we could... Is Frolny in that tier? I'd say Frolny is a little bit worse. Frolny doesn't really do anything that interesting. Like, he's just a nuker. And he's a mythical nuker, but his main thing is he's kind of Form 1 is most of his damage, right? Isn't Frolny mostly a Form 1 champion? He doesn't bring anything interesting to the table. He's just damage. Yeah, and it's all on Form 1, so he's not even like good from a like anti-lockout standpoint. All right. So easy for him to just counter me and the game is over, but I have Frolny. I never use him in arena. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, when I can't think of any time I'd be like, Frolny is the answer, you know what I mean? Like, a champion needs to have a specific use case for like when you want to bring them into the fight, and Frolny just doesn't have that. No speed aura on this team. A big question for me is going to be, do I have the accuracy to try and put debuffs on this Crixia with my Commodus? The answer is probably no. Oh, but I did land. Okay, we'll try this. No, we got resisted. GG. I mean, on the bright side, everyone's locked, but I don't really know. I mean, maybe if Armands can go. Oh, interesting. Huh, what play can I make here? I don't think I should swap forms. I'll go ahead and put up that, mostly just to try and lower his damage. Ah, frickin' weak hit. That was like my only shot. Oh, I don't know why he didn't just swap. That was a little weird. Yeah. What is he doing? Is he AFK? I don't understand. Okay, we did land. Oh, nice. Oh, but we didn't get the Yeah, I was gonna say you should go for the Fabian here. Fabian should go before. Oh shoot. Unlucky. I didn't have my buff. I just died a nice now. There's nothing I can really do about it. Unless Fabian goes before nice. I don't think he will, but if he does, we could lock the nice if we don't weaken it. Kaj is a monster. Dude, he seems AFK. I don't understand. Why wouldn't you swap and unlock everyone? Not gonna do anything. Fabian? Oh, damn it. Oh, he doesn't have his ability anyway. Yeah, like he could have just killed the Sulfurion, and that would have been his only, my only reviver. I think he's AFK. Ah, it was close. If I need that blessing, man. Getting scammed on the blessings for Carnage is killing me. I need that accuracy. I landed the HP burn with the Sulfurion on the Crixia, which made me think I might have enough accuracy to get it. And then, of course, we weak hit with the Fabian's A2 on the Nice, and then we weak hit with the Carnage, which is so frustrating. I probably should have thrown the A2 on the Fabian onto Galathier. I was like, if I land this on Nice, it'll almost certainly be a win. And I was worried that the Nice would just kill me if I didn't. I don't know. Oh, well. Only we could get a Death Dealer relic, man. Do I really not have Decisive in my spreadsheet? For only sits in your vault. I'd never choose him over Harima, Marius, Embrus, even He-Man. For only, yeah. I mean, think about it though. Harima, Marius, Embrus, He-Man all do something interesting. Well, 3 of those, their thing that they do is interesting, which is get rid of Stone Skin. And the other one just makes your team really tanky. Yeah, I just don't see when you'd want to use. Should I do this? I guess so. He's got the Marius, so we can land the nonsense on that. I'm gonna summon for 2x Eternal. Probably not. How do I want to play this? Just risk it. Nice. Win the speed race. Hell yeah. And now we get wrecked by... Doesn't matter. Didn't proc the fear. Probably just should have swapped on the Marius, but I honestly thought the Marius might die. Or the Empress might die to the Marius, so I was like, I better try and just throw this out just in case, and then see if I can't pull off a Carnage block passes, block actives to win the fight. Can't wait to use Riho. Yeah. I have Riho. I don't really use her for much. I don't think I use her for anything, to be honest. Action Wars. Even sometimes not even in Faction Wars. Oh, we're back to this matchmaking. I see. Still progressing. She'll be great. Yeah, she's not a bad champion. I just always struggle to use her. Mostly because all my dungeons I do with food. And then... I don't use her in Chimera. Don't use her in Hydra. Do you know how the game decides which team effects happen first when a skill says at the start of the round? Oh, someone in my comment section told me about this the other day. I think it's the person who picks first is considered the attacker, and so their effects happen first. But I'm not 100% sure of that. I don't know who this guy's gonna ban. I'm just gonna go ahead. Okay, he doesn't know about the Sulfurion. All right, could have stayed, but I figured there's not really anyone else on this team who's a big threat. Ashnar kind of cool now. Yeah, Ashnar's he gets a lot of play. Well, mostly because I'm a big Sulfurion user. People were using Ashnar against me a lot even before the buff. His damage is still not great, but I mean, people had to pick him to counter Sulfurion before the buff, so having any damage on him is nice. I don't want to play this. Honestly, I think I just want to swap and use everything. Still needs a little more boost. Worrying about Necrit versus Calvalax matchup. If the poison's placed first, the Necrit can put up the block debuffs first. Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. The way it works with Stone Skin is like the Stone Skin acts as a cleanse, removing the debuffs. Because you'll see the poisons go up on the enemy, and then you'll see the Stone Skin go up and remove all the poisons. I don't know. It's possible that Necrit does the same thing, but I don't know. Because his do say at the start of a round. Ashnar's kit's still a little awkward. Yeah, Frolny would be interesting with some survive mechanics since he needs to kill first to boost stats and be useful. Yeah. Freya. I might ban the Freya, honestly. Oh, Calvalax. I mean, we could cheese this. No, if I pick them, I'll just ban the Calvalax. It's fine. I was gonna say I could just go Marichka, but then if he bans the Marichka and I leave the Calvalax in, I'll lose. Nuke Drang. I figured it's a Nuke Drang. It's fine. I would be shocked if he figures out a way to win this fight. I did get 3% without getting like a polymorph for a 3%. Because he's locked out is the thing. How did the Drang take a turn right there? That was a little odd. Does Drang get turn meter? Being hit or something? Oh, he reflects damage. I don't know how the Drang went before my Carnage. That's weird. It's a bot? Why would it be a bot? I don't think so. All right, that was our 10 battles. So I'm giving thumbnail MVP status. We got 8 out of 10. We're giving it to Mezamel for this fight right here, where she killed everyone through the Odin block damage. Loving my Mezamel. If we start seeing Theodosia more too, I bet Mezamel is going to be even more meta. There's not that many champions that can AoE ignore block damage and unkillable. So let me show you her build after I grab all this food. Mezomel, she's in Stone Skin Lethal. Stats, 7,782 attack. She's not crit capped. I choose not to build mine with crit cap because she self-buffs her crit damage, and I'm mostly interested in her using her in go first strats where she opens up the buff and kills everyone. If she dies and loses her buff, my Kaja will revive her with crit rate. So I don't know. I feel like that also plays into it. I don't know. I also did this build before they buffed her, so I really wanted to push her damage as much as possible. So that's why I opted for not crit cap. But there is a trade-off there. Sometimes you don't have your crit buff up all the time. 338% crit damage, and those are pretty much the only stats that matter. I don't really use her alt form. I mean, I guess her stats are the same in alt form. Well, I shouldn't say that because her alt form today is what got us the win. Catskay's Relic, only +9. I have 3 of these, I think. 1 on her, 1 on Marius, and 1 on He-Man. Relics, Heaven Cast. Oh, you know what? I was going to change this to Lightning Cage, actually. Why did I not do that? I'm going to do that right now. Then I can start using her in Go Second Teams a little bit, try and protect my Stone Skin. Although she's kind of squishy, so people can kill her through, break her Stone Skin. So yeah, I'll do her in Lightning Cage, just in case we use her in Go Second. Masteries, have her in the accuracy tree, or have her in the sport tree for accuracy for her fear. I always say I should probably change that, and then I never do. But the big thing is Helm Smasher, of course. And that's the build. All right, I'm going to do some more fights on the live stream, but that's it for the YouTube recording. I will see you all in the next one. Cheers.